Hey everyone, this question of the day comes from Onar in Finland. He used to live in Istanbul, Turkey, and his question is regarding his swimming. He has been swimming 30 minutes for 1.5K open water. He has improved his swim technique in the last, 8 to 12 months. And I've seen it. I've seen his before and then his after, all the swim technique that he's been working on. And he still continues to swim 30 minutes for 1.5K in open water, and it's easier. So his question is, how does he get faster? Onar, thanks a lot for asking the question. It is one that I think it could be confusing for most people. The goal of swim technique is not just to make you faster and give you some free speed, but before that happens, oftentimes your time trial, like 1.5K, will feel easier and you won't be putting in so much effort. So it sounds like that's the case for you, that your new efficient technique has made that 1.5K easier, and hopefully you're getting out of the water and having faster, stronger bike splits and run splits because you're not expending so much energy in the pool or in the open water part of the event. Now, I followed up with him and I asked him what his swim training was like, and he told me he was doing 3,000 to 3,500 continuous swims. And the next step of him getting faster is to work on his swim fitness and swim conditioning. Swimming is a technique strength sport. Once you work on the technique and you put in the skills and drills and endurance-based set, then you work on the strength, whether it's sport-specific strength out of the water. More importantly, I like to have athletes pulling a lot with hand paddles to work on their strength as long as their technique is good. Then you can start to do threshold and speed workouts in the pool or in open water where you're pushing yourself to race pace. So in his case, I would take that 3,000, I'd break it up and I would do like a 500 warm up and then maybe 20 by 100s at his threshold pace, or maybe even faster, with about 10 to 20 seconds recovery in between each 100, so he can try to sustain the same pace at threshold and then do, some sort of drills or whatever for another 500 if he wanted to get in 3,000. Now, he may find that once he starts doing some speed and threshold work that he won't want to go the distance of 3,500. He might just want to stop at 2,000 to 2,500, and that's perfectly fine. He's going faster, so he doesn't necessarily need to go as far. I would also encourage him and anyone else to check out my program, Swimming Made Easy, with over 101 swim workouts ranging from 1,500 to 5,000 meters or yards. About, let's say a dozen or so drills, a dozen or so endurance workouts, as well as, a dozen or so strength workouts, threshold workouts, and speed workouts, as well as a mix of different strokes, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle, and some swim drill videos, as well as just educational content about swimming. Again, it's Swimming Made Easy with over 101 swim workouts that you should check out on my website, t2coaching.com or endurancehour.com. And we would love to hear your feedback on that if you decide to purchase that program. It's basically, swimming workouts for life, because I discuss in that program how you can take one workout and recycle it and turn it into maybe 3 or 4 different workouts to use. Anyways, great question. If anyone out there has any more, or Onar, if you have any more questions, please leave me a voicemail on speakpipe.com/endurancehour, or send me an email, comment below, or send me a Facebook message. Make it a great day.